So the quickest way to break 85, we got to have a little bit of short game, but we got to have some speed. We got to be able to hit the ball somewhere. Okay, Aaron, hey, thanks for our starting video. This is your 7-iron. We just did your putter. So here we go. I'm going to take this back and kind of take a look at you. And you know, you've got what every golfer wants, right? You've got a nice flat left wrist at the top, maybe actually a little bow in it, which bow is kind of a weak position. There's a lot of explanation behind that, and I can kind of get to that later, not in this video, but maybe later in our series as we're working forward. But what I want you to understand is that I don't see your club face, okay? And if I don't see your club face, that means the grip is very open, okay? In other words, your left hand, something's wrong on the golf club because I see plenty of tray, but yet I don't see a club face at the top where it should be. Now, I'm going to do a separate video, okay? And I'm just going to kind of jump in front of the camera real quick, and I'm going to show you a little something. We're going to take a look at something here. I'm going to kind of tilt the club up so you can see it. And you can see that that toe is extremely downward shaping. That's open. About 45 degrees is square. If the club face is toward the target, or I mean, if the club face is toward the sky, you'll see that, or that leading edge is even, that's closed. Well, evidently, when I saw you take your swing, I saw the club head over on that side of the shaft. I didn't see it on this side of the shaft. I saw it on that side of the shaft. Well, that leads me to believe, look where that left hand is. Look how weak that is. That's, you know, if I were to put my hands on there, that left hand's almost over here at this side of my body. You see, the way I've got my left hand positioned, if my left wrist is flat, and I mentioned in your video, hey, way to have a flat left wrist. Most people, when I see first video, I don't see flat left wrist, so good job. But watch me strengthen that grip, and now watch me have a good flat wrist at the top. Well, look at that club face. You see how the club face changed? Watch me go back to a weak grip, my thumb, and watch me take it back and have a nice flat wrist, and you see the club face is wide open. So I made mention of this in the video. I said, I've got to get your club face in a position that's kind of square or maybe a little closed, so I can teach you to take loft off the club at impact, so I can teach you to rotate your body. If the grip's weak, we're just going to stand up and we're going to have a real short finish because we're trying to close it with our hands and we're not closing it with our body. We don't have any speed. So I've got to change your club face at the top. And the quickest way I can do that is to encourage you to keep your flat left wrist, but really work on maybe getting your arm. You're a thick guy in the chest. Maybe work on getting your arm a little more on top of your chest. Whatever it takes, you can look real close to get that line, that V, somewhere over here toward my shoulder. If we can get somewhere over there toward my shoulder, I take that club back and I got a flat left wrist, that club face is going to go square to close, and that's going to help us a bunch. Now listen, hey, you may hit some pulls, and that's okay. You go ahead and hit some pulls because I can fix it. All right, buddy, thank you.